TV3 tonight, of course, Britain's Got Talent. We've reached this stage now. The auditions are over. We're into the semi-final. So that's on from 7:30 to 9, and then the results are on at 9:30. If you missed the Graham Norton show over the weekend, if you're staying up late tonight, I would direct you to BBC One at 12:30. It was one of the most fun Graham Norton shows I've ever seen. Bradley Cooper was on it, Heather Graham, of course, Will and Jason Smith, and Michael Douglas and Will Smith, and you got Jazzy Jeff and Carlton to come back in and do Fresh Print. It was fantastic. Even like Graham Norton dancing up with them on the show as well. 12:30 tonight, BBC One if you're staying up.
Was Michael Douglas able to move?
He was brilliant. He was bopping around the place, talking about his new Liberace movie. So do watch it. It's had over 9 million hits on YouTube alone over the weekend.
If you fancy a bit of retro tonight, Roy Orbison and ELO from 9 o'clock on BBC 4. Never mind the rain. Karen says it's going to clear up. I'll take her word for it.
Met Aaron say it's going to clear up. Don't hold it against me. Yeah, well, that's been it for Monday morning. Billy McCarthy is up next with Data AM, where he will be talking, amongst other things, about the property tax you have until tomorrow if you're going to file and pay online.
Thanks for being with us. It was all brought to you by Sound Store.
Wow, what's on in Waterford?
What's on in Waterford for Monday the 27th of May? The Spinnaker Bar Dunmore East presents The Springsteens, a tribute to the boss. This bank holiday Saturday, the 1st of June, in the Dry Dock Bar. The band on stage at 9:30, followed by DJ John O'Connor in the main bar.
Wow, what's on in Waterford?
Hi, I'm Mark Bergen from Ponticelli Espresso. As the only
best way to turn
we
around.
want to assure you that each time you enjoy one of our coffees, either on the road, in a cafe or hotel, or in the comfort of your own home, you're helping to create and maintain sustainable jobs in Waterford.
Ponticelli Espresso. Fresh artisan coffee, hand roasted in Waterford.
Simple things to make you smile with amazing offers this bank holiday at Centra. Like Centra Fresh Irish strip loin steak 2-pack only €6. Centra mini breakfast pack only €5. Centra party food range half price, and HB Chuck Eyes 6-pack better than half price. See in store for details. Centra, brighten up your day.
I needed cash for the bills.
I wanted to pay for a course.
I needed a holiday.
Whatever you need money for, Cash Convenience will buy your item of value for cash straight away. And if you want it back, just tell us. We'll hold on to it, and you can buy it back at a later stage. Cash Convenience, the key Waterford. Convenient cash for you.
It's almost 10 o'clock. Time to see Waterford's biggest range of Nike footwear. Sports Savers at Rundle Square, Waterford, and Dungarvan Shopping Centre.
Broadcasting from Waterford and Dungarvan, this is WLR-FM, Ireland's local station of the year news.
It's 10 o'clock. I'm Liz Reddy. Good morning. The Mayor of Waterford City has acknowledged that it's a difficult time of change for the travelling community. Councillor Jim Darcy attended a special evening held at the Edmund Rice Chapel as part of a 2-week Traveller Pride event nationwide. Speaking at the event, Mary Connors, chair of the Waterford Traveller Community Development Programme, said a lot of traditions were lost under the Miscellaneous Housing Act.
We're losing all that we did have. We're losing the horses, we're losing travelling. Travelling's gone. Not all travellers now. Some travellers prefer to live in council houses on estates. That's fine, no problem with that. I can see, and a lot of other travellers can see, in 5 years or 10 years time, with all this assimilation by the local government, 5 or 10 years time, the travellers are going to be back out on the road again. They're going to be getting prosecuted for travelling. This is, according to the Traveller Accommodation Act of 1998, it's provision for culturally appropriate accommodation for travellers. Very few local authorities around the whole country have taken that up.
The Mayor of Waterford agreed that housing for travellers is an issue that needs to be addressed, but that compromise is important.
It's something that has to be looked into, and it's something that I think we can do more on, to work with the travelling community in order to hold on to as many of the traditions as can possibly be. In terms of housing, travellers seem to have have larger families, which was a traditional in Ireland to have large families. So in terms of housing, that has to be accommodated as well. It hasn't always been an easy issue. It has been fraught at times, but I think there is more that we can do to accommodate them, because it is part of their culture. But at the same time, you can see how no culture, no tradition stays static. And the travellers, to be fair to them, they have maintained their culture, but at the same time they have adapted.
With just 2 days left to file the property tax return online, the deadline's midnight tomorrow and the first payments will begin in July. Revenue will then deduct the tax from the wages and pensions of people who fail to comply. Local property tax manager with Revenue, Vivian Dempsey, says homeowners will be unable to sell their house without paying the tax.
This local property tax will remain as a charge on the property and will be due at whatever stage the property is sold or transferred. So really, it's a very clear message that there's an inevitability about collecting this tax, about paying the tax.
Meanwhile, time's running out for Waterford people to pay the household charge before facing a 100% increase on the original fee. The household charge was set at €100 for those who paid by March 31st, 2012. Currently stands at €144 for those who've yet to pay. That's due to rise to €145 in June, and from July 1st the charge will be €200. Those who haven't paid it by then will find the €200 tariff added onto the cost of the local property tax. At present, around 3/4 of homeowners in Waterford City and County have paid the household charge. These people in Waterford gave their thoughts on paying the tax.
The way I look at it is when the government brings in something, just pay it, and if the